The alphabet used in English and many other languages begins A, B, C, D. If that's what you've been familiar with for your whole life, it seems perfectly normal. But let's compare it to the first letters of some related alphabets. The Greek alphabet, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. The Russian alphabet, A, B, V, G, D. The Hebrew alphabet, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. You can see that Russian includes an extra letter, but the pattern is clear. It's usual for a G sound to come between the B and the D sound. So why is it ABCD, not ABGD, at the start of the English alphabet? Find out in this video. The ancestor of all those alphabets is the Phoenician alphabet. The third letter of this alphabet was Gimel, which looked like this and had a G sound. The Greek alphabet developed from the Phoenician alphabet, and in its early stages had many different local variants. Some early ones, like the Phoenician alphabet, were written from right to left, but later, writing left to right, like we do in English, became the standard. The Greek letter gamma developed from Phoenician gimel and had the same G sound. As you can see, its shape didn't change much. The big change that happens is between the early Greek alphabets, written right to left, and the later ones written left to right. At this point, the letter flips to become a mirror image of what it was. This happened to Greek letters across the board when writing reversed in direction. If I show you an example in English, you should be able to see why. Which one of these is easier to read? It's the top one, right? Where not only the order of the letters, but the letters themselves are reversed. Some Greek texts were even written in boustrophodon, which is when you alternate between writing lines left to right and right to left. So that's why Greek gamma was reversed from its ancestor, Phoenician gimel. Greek letters could be written slightly differently across the Greek world. In Euboean writing, gamma had the characteristic two lines at a right angle, but was slanted so it looked like this. Euboean Greeks made colonies in South Italy, which is why it was their script that was adopted to write Etruscan, an ancient language used in Italy. As part of that, the Etruscan alphabet inherited this same sign as the third letter of the alphabet, which had been used for the G sound in Greek. But here comes the key to understanding why the English alphabet starts ABCD, not ABGD. The Etruscan language did not have a G sound like Greek did. Instead of getting rid of the letter entirely, the Etruscans used it to write the closest sound they did have, a K sound. In phonetics, we call the G sound a voiced velar stop and the K sound a voiceless velar stop. The important thing to note is that the two sounds have a lot in common. They're similar. That's why Etruscan used the letter which represented G in Greek to represent K. Greek already had some other letters which represented the K sound, and you can watch me explain how that all worked in my video, Why is Q always followed by U? So Etruscan had this letter which had the sound K. The Latin language took its alphabet from Etruscan, and so ended up with the same third letter of the alphabet, with the sound K. Subsequently, the letter began to be written with a single curved line, until it shaped into the rounded letter C we know today. So it's Etruscan that caused the third letter of the Latin alphabet and the alphabets which grew from it to have a third letter with the sound K, not G, like Phoenician and Greek. In this simplified family tree of alphabets, you can see highlighted in white the alphabet which changed the third letter from a G to K sound. Did anything in this video surprise you? Are there features of language you've always wondered about? Leave a comment. While you're here, like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll get another video from Philologism every week.